Naoya was a kind-hearted young man who respected all the women around him. One day, his favorite sister, Maki, decided to return home, and the first thing she did after her arrival was to come greet her big brother because she missed him a lot. Naoya was delighted to see Maki again after so long and asked her if she wanted to play again like they used to as kids. But as much as Maki would have enjoyed that, she tells him she has some business to attend to and started walking towards the family vault. You see, Maki had gotten herself into a bit of financial trouble because after Gojo got thrown in jail for non-consensually grinding on Hanami, the gardener, and Jogo, the almost strong, he was imprisoned for life, and Maki wanted to help bail him out. So she was here to take a little loan from the family vault that she totally planned on paying back eventually. However, the second she stepped foot in there, she was met with the family vault goblin, a short, ugly man who was in charge of making sure no one withdraws from the vault without permission. He already happened to catch Maki's sister in here and was forced to cut her down. And seeing this, Maki flew into a rage and attacked the vault goblin. Normally, Maki would have had no trouble defeating the goblin, but unfortunately, she still had money in her pockets at the time, and that made her susceptible to the goblin's credit check slash. As long as your credit score is above 650, his sword slash is unavoidable, and just like that, Maki had been defeated. While unconscious due to the bond they shared as sisters, Maki and Mai shared a dream where Mai basically said, "I'm tired, boss," and told Maki she was on her own from here. As she waddled into the waters of the afterlife, Mai also mentions to Maki that she needed some afterlife transport fare, so she took all the money out of Maki's pockets, bank account, and 401k, leaving her utterly and completely broke. But she did leave Maki with one final gift, a parlay. This simple act completed Maki's transformation into the second coming of the heavenly parlay holder, Toji, giving her a 1000% boost in strength when in possession of a parlay. And the parlay in question was for 100 deaths in the Zenin clan within the next 10 minutes. So she knew what she had to do. As soon as Maki stepped out of the chamber, the goblin could feel the intimidating pressure of poor financial decisions approaching him, and he could immediately tell that this was the broke aura of a parlay holder. But before he could react to the situation, his credit score had already been cut in half. Within moments, every member of the Zenin clan could sense the arrival of the prophesied parlay, so they gathered in the main hall to witness it for themselves. Doing this was really hard for Maki, because after all these people had treated her with nothing but respect over the years, so killing them would make her feel terrible. But she's got to do it for the parlay. All the Zenin clan members knew that there would be no stopping Maki now that she's on a parlay killing spree. But since he knew he was going to die anyway, Jinichi decided to use the aura farming technique he recently learned from Piccolo, the classic slow-mo walk while your friends are actively getting the life zapped out of them. Before long, the last Zenin standing was Naoya, and Naoya had always looked up to Toji's unrivaled parlay holding abilities.
Damn it, my parlay!
So he understood the importance of Maki completing her parlay, and he didn't want to get in the way of that. All that matters to him is that Maki remains happy, so he didn't care if Maki wiped out the clan. But he also knew the parlay wouldn't be valid if he made this look too easy, so he activated his curse technique. And using 300 times the budget of One Punch Man, he increased his frame rate so much that the cameraman had to work overtime to keep track of him. He then proceeded to lightly toss Maki around to make the show believable, but he was extra careful to make sure none of his punches did any real damage. Maki was so moved by the gesture that she asked Naoya to bring it in for one final hug, and Naoya happily ran into her arms. But unfortunately, Maki wasn't able to control her strength in that moment and ended up accidentally crushing Naoya's skull,